EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. And with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Going to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Deputy! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Say, hey!
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
2nd and 12.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A big play for the Cowboys. 37 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down
Let's go
and
now.
10.
Rig alert, rig alert. Go!
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Taken down back at the
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
65 catch, 65, 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
From the gun, it's Millwell. That'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Buffalo 18.
Millwell on 3rd down. Once to his right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And the Cardinals first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Watson. Another grab. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's the first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but those flags. Going to be fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check smash. Check smash. Streak.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down. Cowboys.
First down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ready?
1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Got Lions. Check. Riggs, go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, like, and he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
18. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's good. It's a pickup of 12. It's an Arizona first down. 30-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. That's Savion Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 20.
Throwing now from the gun. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll go with him again. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Check smash, check smash.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he gets this up close to the 40. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Cowboy 8, street, street. Get up.
They'll stick with him again. And will bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Ready.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. Catch made there, left side by Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Milrow. He's got a man. It's Walker. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. They will forward for a couple. Cameron Curl up from the safety spot to make the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now. Rock.
Milrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Michael Williams. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Ready? 60, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Here's Milrow to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Buffalo 18. Set, hurt. Ready, ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. What would be a big play there for 4th and long.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go street, 19 Lions.
Milrow going to throw it again. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. That's Walker. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Carlson now. They'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hill with to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they're going to walk this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Cardinals.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Once more on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's going to have first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
Come 19. Ready?
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Warriors 70. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Able to knock through the extra point, and the Cowboys will take a 14-6 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
To the air again on second and 10. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. A nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Now Milroe on first down. That one is in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. His big game continues. His third touchdown this one. It's numbers 11, 12, and on the year. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Jacob Cowing now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To throw here to begin the drive. I try to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is going to be close in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The tries for 2 unsuccessful. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He'll start at the 2.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go street. Let go.
The drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
60 average, 60. Ready. Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
we stop here, short of the first down marker, penalty flag is out as well. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Street. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
Here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11, Panther 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Check smash, check smash. Go.
On first down, it's Milrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Cougar 19.
Again, it's Milrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, trouble, and down he goes. Michael Williams in for his second sack of the night, number 6 on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. '70 Ranger.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Will try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing is Milrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now he'll pick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 17. Hurt, get him. Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught by the back end of the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back 60. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneers.
Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
A return coming from the 14. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Street, street. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. And he won't get away. Good. They've got to get him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Milrow. Pass right side. Higgins. That's the catch.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play for Dallas. That gains an even 60 yards. That is caught inside of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Daniel Carlson.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be stuck there at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Williams in motion. He'll look to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Throwing now on third and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Donovan is a rucker. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to fourth and very long.
Ready up. Here we go. Like that.
Now, faking the give, sending it deep for Waddle. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Okay, break. Here we go. Shot. Left 70 Timberwolves. 70 Red. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
To the air, it's Milrow. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Go. Cougar 19.
Here's Milrow to throw. It is brought in the end zone. And Walker. Touchdown, Dallas. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will take this one in. 70 continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Christian Watson. A 3-yard gain on the play.
The man in motion is Watson. Operating from the gun is McCoy. He's got a man. It's Madden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down
at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. No good up the middle. And the woes in the running game continue. There's going to some track yards there. A loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
on second down, it's McCoy. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Cardinals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit.
Cardinals 25.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wide decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go, Scott. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Set. Go.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the ground. He'll get it again. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game. I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is shot. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown tonight.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot than with timing and accuracy like that. Leads to 6.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have 8 yards first down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards. The pickup on that 4th and 2. 4
yards. And the Cardinals first down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Right back to him on first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Here's a toss as they look to run. Down the sideline, past the 40. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer.
Cardinals 32. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, here's Tajay Spears.
Tajay Spears on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
Here we go. One final play. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from...
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to bubba, black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in his song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me. I'll be waiting on ya. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me. I'll be waiting on ya. He said, let's hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. Bass jumping, the club pumping, it's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't chop. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little shit for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Tell me what you love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me. I'll be waiting on ya. Hit me with your love.
the song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's
Dallas Multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas with at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Chill, right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Be like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out the dark hallway? This place I kissed, I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Chain a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever did a thank you, then
century. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. It's where they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Put this stuff in the trunk, next time I won't get so. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. It's where they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Where they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. First time I done got wild in a long time. We here to have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they gonna click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Tried to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft for the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk. Put him in the stand. You keep walking. Unless you're trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. Like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody run out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold on.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Real my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Set.
I'm in a tunnel.
Set, ready. 60 red.
All that I want is gotta move on, get to the back. I've been for so long. So hold on.
Let's go.
Ain't gonna cry.
Yellow, 22, hut.
Walls keep closing in. Keep going in. See that I'm they praying that I won't let. And you know.
NBA, block 'em out of the phone. I'm breaking hearts.
Ready. 10 black. Come on, set. Black 40. Ready. 52 blue. Ready. Down. Yellow, 43. Ready?
I had a dream. I had to work for this. I had to bleed. Still got the stitches.
Blue, 32.
I learned to
Set.
stand on walls that burn bridges. Say you're the power in me, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I and it's killing me now. You wanna spin it around.
33. Yellow. Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
Can't stop this.
Hut. go. Set. 45. White.
And now I live it.
Set.
I need a gift to know it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting it. Stop speaking in whispers.
Set.
Say
Ready.
that with your chest.
Black. 90.
I feel it in my bones. Bring me down, no.
Here we go.
Your storm, for you
Black
can't
40.
stop this.
Set.
You can't stop this.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. The big your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping they fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Ready. Ready. 60 red.
I was playing shows on Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. Enemy. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing cake and candy. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? I'ma make my very best for you tonight. She said, every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, we're
Set. Huh?
I've been dealing, shade skin to the
go now.
Flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with it in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you try to divide us. Still count my blessings.
Here we go.
My confessions go to the higher. These they come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. With spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the click in the I see blood in the water. Homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as the divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing, they'll pop your man. Beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. In the process, no other option.
Down.
It's bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing,
Here we go.
and I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Beside us, still ride with the cat in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies. Hyper warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. Was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Doing the vibes and and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies. Enemy high. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold. I get the remedy. God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies. Pray for my enemies. I get the tendency. You kind of finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm my time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you try to. My blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see hyper warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Come tell me like, what do you you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A middle Caesars with the extra check. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Diddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, get the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age of nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVP is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike
nothing, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Killer Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and alone. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold ya with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
So if you're lonely, you know I
have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding